Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn about the systems of measurement of an angle. In my previous video, I have already discussed with you how to form an angle, what are positive angles and what are negative angles. When an angle is formed, certainly we need some system of measuring it. Here we see we have three different systems of measuring the angle, and these three systems are three systems of measurement of angle. They are: number one is known as sexagesimal system. Which is also known as degree system. Second one is centesimal system. Which is also known as grade system. And the third one is circular system. We also call it radian system. Let's learn about the first one now. The first one is sexagesimal system. Or as I told you, we know it as degree system also. What we do in this system? A right angle is divided into 90 equal parts. A right angle is divided into 90 equal parts. Each is a degree. Further, a degree is divided into 60 equal parts. Each is a minute. And further, a minute is divided into 60 seconds. In short, we can remember it like this, that one right angle is equal to 90 degrees. This is a symbol for degree. This is degree. A degree is further divided into 60 minutes, and the presentation for minute is a dash. And a minute is further divided into 60 seconds, and the second is represented by double dash. Let's learn about the second system, which is known as centesimal system. Or we call it grade system. In this system, a right angle is divided into 100 equal parts. Each being a grade. We call it a grade, and that's why it is also known as grade system. A grade is divided into 100 minutes, and a minute is divided into 100 seconds. See, cent means 100 and that's why it is known as centesimal system. So we divide everything into 100. And here in short we can write this like this, that one right angle is equal to 100 grades. We can write this as 100 G for grades. A grade is further divided into 100 minutes. The symbol for minute is same dash, but there is a difference between the minute of degree and minute of the grade system. And 1 minute is further divided into 100 seconds. So before learning about these systems, we have to keep in mind that whether it is a minute or second of the grade system or it is the minute or second of the degree system. That we have to keep in mind in what system we are measuring the angle. The third system is circular system, which is also known as radian system. In this system, an angle is measured in radians. In this system, an angle is measured in radians. A radian is represented as 1c. C as the superscript which represents the radian. Now let's learn about the radian, what a radian is. A radian. When we see about the radians, when we talk about the radians, if we make a circle of any radius r and we take an arc whose length is also equal to the radius, then the angle subtended by this arc at the center is known as 1 radian. So what we can say about 1 radian? We can write 1 radian. We can say the angle subtended by an arc of length r at the center of a circle of radius r is 1 radian. Now suppose we take some another arc in this. This is the arc we are taking of length L. And then we want to see what the angle is formed by this in radians. Then what we can say here? R length of arc subtends 1 radian. Then L length of arc will subtend how much? As per the unitary method we can find it. That will be 1 upon r into L. Can we write this as L upon r? It means we can say any angle theta is L upon r, where L is the length of arc and r is the radius of the circle. So this can be used as a formula also, theta equal to L upon r, but the thing is theta is in radians. So we can also learn it as theta in radians is equal to L upon r. Now suppose we want to learn about the total angle at the center. by the circumference we can say, then we know circumference is given by 2 pi r. So the length of r will become equal to the circumference, so we can use this as c upon r, and c is 2 pi r upon r and r cancel, so this comes as 2 pi. And this is the reason we say the total angle at the center is 2 pi radian. But we also know that the total angle in degrees at any point is equal to 360 degrees. So can we set a relation between the radians and degrees by these two? We can say from this that 2 pi radian is equal to 360 degrees. It means pi radian is equal to 180 degrees, or we can say pi by 2 radian is equal to 90 degrees. Now suppose we have an angle which is measuring d in degrees, and another angle we have which is measuring r in radians. If we divide both by the equal amount of the angle, we divide this by a right angle that is 90 degrees, and this certainly we have to divide by the equal part of it, and that is pi by 2. So we can form the relation between d and r, that will give you d upon 90 equal to 2r upon pi. We can say this is a relation between the radians and degrees, or we can also use it as a formula to convert radians into degrees and degrees into radians. Now the relation between all the three, in case we want to see relation in all three systems, can we say that 90 degrees is equal to pi by 2 radians is equal to 100 grades. So this can also give you a relation between all the three systems, that 90 degrees is same as pi by 2 in radians is same as 100 in grades. Let's learn now how to convert an angle in degree into the radian system, and if it is given radian, then how to convert it into degree system. See, we will take some example and we say this is conversion of angle. This is conversion. Number one, we take from degree to radian. Suppose we are given an angle of 135 degree and we want to convert into radian system. Then what we will say? We will write this as d. This is degree. We can use two methods in this. Number one method is, we know that 180 degree is equal to pi radians. It means 135 degree, by using the unitary method we can find that will be pi upon 180 into 135. We cancel it by 45 and this comes as 3 upon 4 pi radians. It means what? We can use it as a formula in shortcut also, that any angle in degree we can multiply by pi upon 180 to convert into radians. The second method we can use, as I told you, a formula, that we have a formula d upon 90 is equal to 2r upon pi. We know the value of d is 135 and we have to find the value of r. We can substitute that in the formula. Let's see here, this is 135 upon 90 equal to 2r upon pi. So what is the value of r coming? R will be 135 upon 90 into pi upon 2. We cancel it. 45 2, 45 3 ja. So it comes as 3 pi by 4 radians. The same answer we are getting it. Now the second case we take, suppose we convert it from radian to degree. The second method by which we can convert this angle into degrees is this formula. If we apply this formula, we can write d upon 90 equal to 2r upon pi. This is r. So we can substitute the value of r here to find the value of degree d. We can write here d upon 90 equal to 2 into pi upon 3 upon pi. This pi and pi cancel. And then we are getting d equal to 2 upon 3 into 90, 330, 32 is 60 degrees. So we get the same answer. It means we can convert by using the formula or directly substituting the value of pi. Let's learn now to find the value of 1 radian into degrees. 1 radian into degree system. How can we find that? We can write this here that we know that pi radian is equal to 180 degrees. We have already seen that. And we know the value of pi is taken as 22 by 7. So we can write 22 by 7 radian is equal to 180 degrees. We want to find the value of 1 radian. So we'll use the transposition. We can write here 180 into 7 upon 22 degrees. We can cancel by 2 and comes as 630 upon 11 degrees, which is in fraction. Let's divide it by 11. We get 11, 5, 55, 880, 11, 7 is 77, 57 degrees completed. And still we are left with 3 upon 11, which is less than 1 degree. So we can convert it into minutes by multiplying by 60, because we know that 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes. When we simplify this, this comes as 57 degree 180 upon 11 minutes, and here minute is in fraction. So we divide by 11, we are getting 57 degree 16 minute, but 4 by 11 minute is further left, which we can convert into seconds by multiplying by 60, because we know that 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. And when we simplify this, this comes as 57 degree 16 minutes 240 upon 11 seconds. And when we divide this, this comes as 57 degree 16 minutes 22 seconds approximately. Why? Because we don't have any of the unit less than seconds in this. So we take approximate value, and hence we are getting 1 radian is approximately 57 degree 16 minutes 22 seconds. We can remember this value and we can use it somewhere where we want to convert the angle of radians into degree system. Degree system means into degree, minute and seconds, the complete system. Thanks for watching my video. If you have any doubt or comments, leave them in the comment box and I'll get back to you.